All right, now that we have had a chance to add a digital worksheet and turn it into an activity that students can complete on their web-connected devices like a Chromebook, let's take a look at actually adding a little bit more to that same type of activity and smartifying it a little bit. So we have the Minute 4 PDF that we used earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and open that by right-clicking on it in my Google Drive and selecting Smart Learning Suite Online. This is the same thing we did previously, where we turned what was once a pen and paper worksheet into a digital worksheet that students could complete on their device. So I do that the same way. How long it takes to upload is, of course, dependent upon my internet connection. So it's going to offer me a little tutorial if I need it. And then once it's complete, I'm going to see that my worksheet is in editing mode. And if you'll remember, to turn this into an editable activity that my students can write on with their finger or with their pen, I have to convert it to an activity. But I'm going to hold off just a moment on that because I actually want to use some of the content from that worksheet to create other activities and make this a more expanded lesson. So you'll see down here in the bottom left-hand corner, for example, I have a YouTube add-on that allows me to add a video. Like, for example, if I want to search for whole numbers. Now, when you're searching for a YouTube video, of course, you want to watch the video before you assign it to your class. And there are some safe search parameters around the YouTube video. But if I want my students to start this particular activity out with that YouTube video, you'll see my pages are just drag and drop. I can put them in whatever order I want them to be. So I can start off with any YouTube video there. Now by clicking on the bottom left-hand tool, again, that plus sign, I can add other activities as well. So let's say in addition to some of the other equations or problems that they're going to complete on the worksheet. Let's say, for example, I want my students to actually write and solve their own problem. You'll see I added a blank page. By default, there's a couple of text boxes on here. I want them to create and solve your own problem using whole numbers. Okay, so I'm basically giving them a blank page to complete the activity that I've described here. And in order for them to do this, again, I have to turn this page into an individual handout activity. And I'm going to have them do that after they complete the worksheet. And then you'll see I have some other options. Shout It Out is a formative assessment tool. Response is a summative assessment tool. I'm going to skip over those just for a moment and utilize the games, the game-based activity templates that are available here. And you'll see I have all kinds of activities that I can use. No matter which one I choose, they're all going to work the same way. So since we're doing whole numbers, maybe I want to say largest to smallest. Largest to smallest. And let's say I've got 10 times 3, which of course was 30. Then I've got 2 times 2. And then I've got 1 plus 0.5. And then I've got 1 times 0, for example. So I just put in my content, then I select a theme and finish. And just that quickly, I've created a game. In this case, it's a rank order game. So they drag and drop their answer in the correct order. When they get it right, they shoot and they score. And when they get it wrong, they shoot and they miss. So just that quickly, I've added a video. I can now, since I don't need to see it anymore to actually create this content, I can turn that that pen and paper worksheet into a digital worksheet. I've created a handout that allows my students to create their own problem and then added a game as well. And boom, that quickly, I finish editing and you'll see I've turned that original one-page worksheet into now a 4-page full assignment.